Osun election 2026. Who really won and who really lost? The Osun governorship election is over. Governor Ademola Adeleke has been declared the winner, securing 511,067 votes and 19 of the state's 30 local government areas. But elections are not always about the candidate who receives the highest number of votes. Sometimes there are political winners and political losers beyond the ballot figures. So, after the dust has settled, the question is, who really won the 2026 Osun governorship election and who really lost? Number 1, Ademola Adeleke, the biggest winner. There is little doubt about the biggest individual winner. Ademola Adeleke won, but his victory means more than simply securing another term. He defeated an opposition candidate who came into the election with the backing of the All Progressives Congress (APC), one of Nigeria's biggest political parties. Adeleke has therefore strengthened his position in Osun politics. He now has another 4 years to consolidate his political structure, implement his programs, and build his legacy. But victory also comes with responsibility. His supporters have celebrated. Now they will expect results. 2. Accord Party, a major winner. The Accord Party is another major beneficiary. A party that may not ordinarily dominate national political discussion has now produced the governor of Osun State. That is politically significant. But the real test begins now. Can Accord use the Osun victory to build a stronger political identity? Can it establish structures beyond Adeleke, or will the party's success remain largely dependent on the governor's personal political strength? The answers will determine whether this is simply an election victory or the beginning of something bigger. Number 3, Osun voters, another winner. Osun voters also deserve recognition. Whatever political party they supported, they participated in the democratic process and made their choice. The election has once again demonstrated that political power ultimately depends on voters. But voters have also given themselves a responsibility. Having choosing their governor, they must now continue to demand accountability. Democracy should not end on election day. Voting is only the beginning. Number 4, Bola Oyebamiji, a loser but not necessarily a political failure. Bola Oyebamiji did not win the governorship election in Osun State. That makes him one of the obvious losers of the election. But losing an election does not necessarily mean the end of political career. He won 11 local government areas and secured a substantial number of votes. The question now is whether he and the All Progressive Congress (APC) will study the result honestly. Where did they perform well? Where did they fail? Which communities rejected their message? And what can they do differently next time? The answer could determine Oyebamiji's political future and the future of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Osun State. Number 5, the All Progressive Congress APC a major political loser. For the All Progressive Congress APC, this is arguably a more serious defeat. The party had hoped to take control of Osun State, but he failed. The result should therefore trigger serious internal reflection. Was the party's campaign strategy effective enough? Did internal disagreement hurt its chances? Was its message strong enough? Did Adeleke's popularity prove too difficult to overcome? These are questions the All Progressive Congress APC cannot simply ignore. If the party wants to return to power in Osun State, it must understand why voters rejected its candidate. Number 6. Political strategists, winners and losers. Behind every election victory are political strategists. Adeleke's campaign team will undoubtedly be celebrating its success. Its grassroots mobilization, messaging, and political strategy produce results. On the other side, All Progressive Congress APC strategists will need to examine what went wrong. The lesson is simple. Political structure matters, but understanding the voters matters even more. Number 7. The biggest winner may actually be Adeleke's political future. Perhaps the most interesting consequences of this election is what it does to Adeleke's future. A successful second term could transform his political status beyond Osun State. If he delivers visible development, maintains his popularity, and builds a stronger political structure, the conversation around his future could become much bigger. But there is another side. If expectations rise and delivery falls short, the same victory that appears so powerful today could eventually become a political burden. Take note of that point and pay attention. That is why the next 4 years matter enormously. So, who really won this election? If we rank the majority winners and losers, biggest winner is Ademola Adeleke. Political winner is Accord Party. Important winner Osun voters. Biggest political loser APC. Major individual loser Bola Oyebamiji. But there is one more winner we should not forget at ease: democracy itself. Provided the political class learns from the election and respects the voice of the electorate. Take note of that. Akai News Analysis. The most important lesson from Osun State election is that winning an election and winning the confidence of history are two different things. Adeleke has won the election. Accord has gained political relevance. The All Progressive Congress APC has suffered setback, but none of these stories is finished. The real winner will ultimately be the politician who can turn electoral support into genuine development, and the real loser will be any political party that refuses to learn from the people who rejected it. So perhaps the most important question after Osun 2026 election is not who won the election. We already know the answer to that. The better question is who will learn from what happened, because the lesson of Osun 2026 election may be much bigger than Osun State itself. I am Joseph Iyaji, and this platform is Akahi News. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Most importantly, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so as to be promptly notified of our subsequent update. Thank you.